Hello everyone, Prakash Subramanian, author of Happy Married Life and your relationship coach. In my earlier video, I shared how extramarital life can cost your marital life. I would classify that as part 1. Now, in part 2, the same topic, how extramarital life can cost your marital life. This time, I'm taking two situations, right? The earlier one, girl having an affair. This one, the boy having an affair, right? Okay, let's look at the boy as Mohan, right? The same Mohan, Priya. I'm going to say that use the same name for the rest of my presentations. And now, Mohan is wedded to Priya. It's an arranged marriage, accepted by both the families. Priya comes from a very rich background. Mohan has done his engineering. He graduated out of it. He had a lot of ideas. Now, Mohan wanted to do business. He worked in a company. After that, he switched over to being an entrepreneur. Very few people take the plunge of being an entrepreneur, right? So, Mohan was that rare species of wanting to get into business and so on. Initially, his business was doing very well. Now, Mohan wanted to expand his business. Unfortunately, to expand, you need a lot of money. Mohan had married Priya not because he liked Priya, because he liked the money Priya's family had. Okay? Again, here is the reason why you must do a compatibility test. I would call this as expectancy mapping. Why? Reason is very simple. Before even you get into a wedlock, again I'm repeating it, right? Because what happens is people think, okay, I will look at life only up to the point of the wedding. Families will look at your life only till the point of wedding. After that, it's your responsibility, isn't it? Now, at that point of time, if there is a problem, okay, like see for example, I don't like this, okay, I don't want to use it, I just simply throw it. But husband or wife is not like, I don't like it, so I'm throwing it. Sorry, it's not so. That is why wedding is always called a life partner. Okay? Both the husband and wife are called life partners. Now the problem here is Mohan was in love. Mohan agreed to the wedding proposal because Priya's family was filthy rich. So in the event of he going through certain situations, he can go back to their parents and ask them for help. But if they do not, what happens? That is exactly what happened to Mohan. The parents of Priya didn't agree to help him financially. Now, in order to teach Priya's parents a lesson, he had dug his own grave apart from digging a grave for Priya. So here again, it is not a marriage of hearts. It's a marriage of money. Now, in this particular situation, where Priya has two children, okay, look at the pain not only Priya but their children are going through. And they are young. They look up to the parents for guidance. Tomorrow, right? There's a saying, Annayum Pidavum Munnari Deivam. What does that mean? They are the best role models for our children. As it is said, if you need to bring about a change on anybody, you have to walk through the path of change. First, you have to be a very good role model for your own children. Now, in this case, Mohan has an extramarital affair. In order to teach Priya's parents a lesson, he wants to punish Priya and his own children. He ends up neither there nor here, nor he has achieved the objective. This is exactly what I keep repeating, right? See, first, do a thorough analysis. Identify some of the key traits that you want. This is what we do in our relationship coaching, right? Anybody who comes, we follow a meticulous process. First, we listen to the problem, we understand the problem, and we identify the problem. After that, we create an action plan. All right. So once we need to identify where the problem is, because remember one thing: symptoms, problems, root causes. Okay. So symptoms, problems, root causes. So for every symptom, the people see only the symptom, what we call as the surface, right? So people scratch the surface, or simply called surface scratches. That is not going to lead you to a solution. What is the actual problem? What is the root cause of it? Somewhere along the journey, you have to make sure you and your partner sit together, reframe the whole situation. Right? There's so much of love. Here again, there is so much of love because there are two children. Without love, this would have not been possible. But somewhere the person gets distracted. His focus goes somewhere else. Or the motivation, the purpose is something else. Unless otherwise this is found out, it is very difficult to bring about understanding between the couples. And that is exactly what happened. Now, Priya's parents have a reason for certain things. And they are right in that. First of all, if you look at it, right, I or anybody, be it you, me, or anybody, right, you should trust your capabilities and not somebody else's money. Relationship is not about money. Relationship is something where, particularly the marriage relationship, okay, I'm not talking about anything else, right? The relationship between a husband and a wife, right, is nothing but marriage of hearts. But here, many people look at the wedding from a point of, look, he has so much of money, she has so much of money, so it's going to be a marriage of the assets. Sorry, that is real estate. Marriage is not real estate. This is the most shameful part in today's world. People are moving towards a valueless society. I'm sorry to say this. I'm terribly disappointed with the attitude of some of the younger generations, as well as the parents. There's a beautiful saying, எந்த குழந்தையும் நல்ல குழந்தைதான் மண்ணில் பிறக்கையிலே அவன் நல்லவனாவதும் தீயவனாவதும் அன்னையின் வளர்ப்பினிலே. Right? Now, it is all about how the mother creates that value system in her children. If the value system is lagging, this is bound and going to happen. No wonder many people are knocking the red building, right? Because why? They are moving towards a valueless society. That's not correct. You are not only spoiling your life, but also the life of another girl or life of another boy, whichever is applicable here, right? And generally, whichever is applicable. That's not correct. So what needs to be done? What is the action plan? How is this best resolved? Very simple. Somewhere, again, they have to sit together, have a discussion, find out the possibilities, how this could be resolved without looking at money from the girl side. That's the best way. Because they have their own motivations. They have their own plans. You're not only rattling your plans, but also their plans. Instead, believe in yourself Because this guy started a business not because his mother-in-law or father-in-law would give him some property. He started business because he relied on his capabilities. Now, where did it go? What happened to that confidence? Right? It's all inside of him. Now, the problem is the person needs to understand this and trust his capabilities and stop digging a grave for him. Because remember, in today's context, if the other girl goes and gives a complaint, then he's caught between the devil and the deep sea, which is one of the things. Secondly, when he is already married, he has no right to look at another girl. Have you ever come across anybody who has this particular situation, who is going through this particular situation, be it your friends or in your family or in your professional circles? What is the problem? What is the challenge they are facing? Give us a call. I'll be more than happy to help. Visit prakashsubramanian.com or email us at authorprakashyes@gmail.com. If you like this video, do like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.